Hello everyone, and welcome to Mind Matters. Have you ever thought about the strange habits that people who are harmed by narcissists have? Let's look into the lives of these people who have been abused by narcissists. They have scars on their bodies and in their daily lives from being abused. You might think these habits are strange at first, but there are stories behind them. Here are 10 strange habits you might notice about these people. 1. Thinking twice about what other people say. People who are abused by narcissists often question what other people say. When someone in a relationship says something nice, they might not take it at face value. Instead, they might think, are they serious, or are they trying to trick me? People get into this habit because they've been scolded or used a lot in the past. Psychologists explain it as a defense system that kicks in to keep them from getting hurt again. People who have been abused by a narcissist become very aware of any attempts to trick them, and they start to doubt even the simplest claims. It makes it hard for them to trust other people without questioning their intentions. 2. Putting on poker faces at social events. People who are abused by narcissists often put on poker faces around other people. It's like putting on a mask to hide how they really feel. This happens because the narcissist has hurt them emotionally and criticized them, so they may need to hide how they feel around other people. They don't want to be weak or give away what's going on inside. Psychologists think that this behavior is a way for people to stay alive and avoid more mental harm. In order to keep from being hurt again, victims learn to keep their feelings in check. 3. Cleaning too much. People who have been abused by narcissists may start to overclean as a way to deal with their feelings. When a narcissist criticizes and needs to be in charge all the time, the person may feel like they have no power over their life. Cleaning is a way to deal with the mess. Think about someone who has been with a narcissist. They may have been criticized every day or felt like they had to be careful what they said. They clean too much to feel like things are back in order, like they're looking for peace in a crazy world, even if it means spending hours cleaning the kitchen or putting things away in a very specific way. It's possible that this behavior isn't just about keeping things clean. It's also about getting back the power that was lost in the abusive relationship. 4. Making sure doors are locked twice. People who have been abused by narcissists may start to double-check their locked doors at home. It gives them comfort like a blanket. Making sure the door is shut isn't enough. You also need to feel safe and in charge. Psychologists say that this kind of behavior is often caused by the stress of feeling violated or not safe during the abuse. For them, this habit might make them feel better or give them back control after feeling helpless. It's almost like a mental routine they do to calm their thoughts. It helps them deal with their stress or fear. These people are often helped by experts to find better ways to feel safe that don't involve just checking locks. 5. You'd rather eat or travel by yourself. People who have been abused by a narcissist might feel better when they do things by themselves, like eating or flying. It helps them feel in charge again and calm down when they're with their own kind. Researchers in psychology say that people who have been with a controlling narcissist may want to be alone to get their freedom back. Let's say you're in a relationship with someone who always doubts your decisions, even about small things like where to eat or how to plan a trip. Being alone in restaurants or new places makes you feel safer now that you're out of that bad scenario. Experts believe that this behavior helps people remember what they want and feel like they have control again. It's like taking away their rights all over again. 6. Stuttering when they talk about their lives. Sharing their stories about being abused by a narcissist is like hitting a mental wall. It's like trying to tell a story, but the words don't fit together right. When you speak, words get stuck and you stutter or stumble. Experts think that stuttering may be the brain's way of dealing with tough things. It's like a defense system trying to slow things down, get our feelings straight, and keep us from getting too stressed out. Psychologists believe that the mind tries to make sense of all the pain and confusion that comes with those events. 7. Saying sorry too much. People who are abused by narcissists often say sorry for small things too much. They do it automatically because their attackers made them feel like they were to blame for everything. Imagine that someone steps on their shoe by mistake and then says sorry. They don't feel responsible because they are constantly criticized. This makes them nervous because they don't want to make small mistakes that could get them into big trouble. Psychologists say that people feel bad about themselves and say sorry for things they didn't do. With help and therapy, They can break this cycle and change the way that automatic reaction works. These people who were hurt need to understand that they no longer have to carry that weight. 8. Not making eye contact. People who have been abused by narcissists often avoid making eye contact when they talk to others. What if every time you speak out, you are shot down or criticized? That could make you feel uncomfortable looking someone in the eyes while you talk. Psychologists think this is because they feel like a narcissist is always putting them down. Your brain thinks that making eye contact could hurt more, so you don't. So, when you try to talk to someone, looking them in the eye might make you feel like you're letting them judge you. According to experts, it's a defense against possible harm and a safe move that lasts even after getting away from the abuse. 9. Breathing too fast while arguing a point. People who have been abused by narcissists may find it stressful to prove a point. Let's say you're at work and about to share an idea to the whole group when all of a sudden you feel nervous and can't catch your breath. Your body has worked hard to back up what you said. Psychologists say this hyperventilating is often caused by the fact that the attackers ignored them all the time in the past. It's bad for your confidence to feel like what you said didn't matter for a long time. They feel a lot of stress when they're trying to make a point. Dealing with all that past in the middle of a conversation is hard for them because they want to be understood. 10. Not taking compliments seriously. When someone is abused by a narcissist, praise can feel like getting lost in a maze. A clinical psychologist named Dr. Ramani Durvasula says that people who are abused by narcissists may feel like they're wearing a t-shirt that says, "Don't compliment me, I'm not good enough." They might quickly say, "Oh, this old thing," or "It was nothing," when someone says, "You look great today," or "You did a great job." They try to stay away from the good vibes. The praises don't make them feel weak or exposed because their mind has this shield around it. Psychologists say that people who are abused by narcissists often start to think that they are not good enough to be praised. Knowing the strange habits of people who have been abused by narcissists can help you understand how these relationships affect people for a long time. Many of these habits, like apologizing too much or always wanting approval, come from being manipulated or having emotional pain in the past. Being aware of these habits can help someone heal and regain their sense of self. If these habits sound like you, getting help and finding a group of people who can support you can make a big difference in your recovery. Do you like narcissism-related content? Show your support by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Until next time,